Good evening, everybody. Here for a couple hours. Gonna get a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy in here. It's been about a week or so since we checked in with it. Last we played, we were outside the castle, fighting with some smuggling rings, I believe. A bunch of goblins. Yeah, I don't know if they were the poachers, but the some of the goblin wizards cohorts attacked us, and we kind of murdered everybody in our first real act of a war crime as a wizard here. I don't know how to feel about how many people I just killed as a student here, but we're gonna go ahead and hopefully find some more to hunt down in this episode. We do get more and more violent as we go in this game, so yeah, the kind of hard to tell on the camera just because of the exposure, but those are cherry blossoms right out the window there, in the middle of the frame. We've got a bunch of cherry blossoms in our town here. Pretty much everywhere you go, they're everywhere. We drove around a little bit today to go to the post office and stuff like that, and yeah, pretty much everywhere we went, we were finding really cool spots with tons of sakura trees, cherry blossoms. So yeah, it is a nice part of living in this town. We did go flower viewing. That's what the hanami is called, where you go have a party under the cherry trees. We did do that this weekend. I was still a little bit under the weather when we did, so it was enjoyable, but I was a little worried about allergies and also the cold I had. So it's kind of nice that I can still enjoy them from here. Oh, monorail going by. Most likely a wrap on the monorail there for the Osaka Expo that's going on. I think it starts next week. Had a friend that went to it over the weekend. He was not so up on it. He said it was okay, but the pictures looked pretty empty. A lot of the construction is not even finished yet. Here, come on in the studio here. Get you in a little bit closer than that. Where are we here? How's it going? Very bright and yellow today. Wearing one of my my Disney Spirit jerseys. God, this is a Walt Disney World Spirit jersey, which I'm kind of cheating on because I've actually never been to Walt Disney World. Me and Yuki, we're trying to go to every single Disneyland in the world together, and we only have 2 locations left, which is Paris and Florida. So we've been to Hong Kong, Shanghai, Tokyo, and California. So I actually ordered this one online just because I liked the look of it. It's got like the original cast, you know, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, Minnie, and stuff on the back. So I'm a big Disney fan, but we're not here to talk about Disney today. We're here to talk about Harry Potter. Yeah, I just realized too, this hat that I'm wearing today, I really like this hat, but I was wearing this hat a lot while I was playing tennis over the summer, and it's just permanently stained here. It's been washed. I've washed it a lot of times, but the stain does not come out of it, so it's a little grody, but I don't know, maybe I'm just in a grody type of mood today for the stream. We're just doing it nice and rough. Little off the beaten path we'll go today. We're already out in the wild in game, so why don't we go ahead and get in there. Let me give you guys your game audio here. Get rid of our stream music. There we go. All right, let me zoom in on that one, and there we go. Okay, so yeah, I had just logged in. I was logged out here. Been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on stream, which is also PS5 like this one is. So I was logged out here, but logged right back in. We had just killed probably about 15 or 20 goblins here. Probably our biggest combat experience yet for this playthrough. I have gotten quite far into the game, not story-wise, but exploration-wise. I got pretty far on another playthrough, but I've since abandoned that and restarted for the stream here, so we're all in on this. Looks like I've got a quest out here. I have to return to our... Okay, yeah, he's the painter goblin that his cart was taken by the other goblins, and he was kind of getting beat up on. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Okay. Spider getting fresh with us here. Oh, looks like I completed a collection there. Is it a collection or a challenge? Okay, so I got some Spider Slayer armor. I'm not gonna get all armored out or anything like that. I am gonna stay looking like a student. This is Harry Potter. We have to. Yeah, we went to Universal Studios Japan last Wednesday, and we went to the Harry Potter world. We've been there many times before, but we watched the performance of the singing frogs. I don't know if I've ever sat and watched that one before. We went with Yuki, her mom, and her 3 brothers, and her youngest brother. He was really taken by the singing frogs. He had his cell phone out, and he was. Oh, we got more spiders. It looks like. Oh, I don't know if I ever want to press Accio on a spider.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos.
Oh, Lumos isn't going to help me out here. Yeah, as always, I'm a little out of practice. That's what happens when you're playing so many different games at once. It's something that I am going to make a concerted effort to start knocking some of these out. Get further in them and finish them off, so we cannot be doing so many different games at a time. We always have our World of Warcraft playthroughs going on. That's never going to change. But as far as other games on the channel, I've got quite a few going on right now. And I do think it would be in the best interest of my channel to probably cut it down a little bit. I'd like to do that by finishing the games. I'd like to finish Avowed, and I'd like to finish this one too. I think I'm a little bit further in Avowed than I am in this one, but the other one that I've been spending a lot of time on is Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're I think about six episodes in on that one now. Kind of at a turning point with that one. I think the next time I do Assassin's Creed Shadows on stream, it may be do or die for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I like the setting a lot. There was a lot of controversy around the game that for me is none of the issues I have with the game. All the things that everybody was complaining about, I think turned out to be a big nothing. The stuff that I've had an issue with is just how it feels like a lot of the stuff that was good in Assassin's Creed has been trimmed back and kind of downgraded as far as exploration. Let's talk to our goblin friend here before we finish our story time.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Caught me mid-drink there.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yeah, the
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive,
I think also because like I'm just comparing it to a lot of the open world games that I play, like, in this one including like it's open world, but like the locations in this game feel very like thought out, and even if they may have started procedurally in an open world setting, they've all been massaged and crafted to fit the player experience and help the player ease into the area. Where I feel like Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of that is not as good. The climbing and stuff, there's really hard to tell where you can get and where you're not supposed to be getting, and you slide down walls really easy. Some you think you can climb, but you can't climb. The lessons they're teaching you about the different systems of the game all seem out of order and not sufficient. A lot of info dumps, but then like a lot of stuff just flashed on the screen really quickly that's really important. Then you have to go digging around in menus that aren't very well thought out. Those are the things that I'm having a big time issue with, and it's getting to the point where I might actually just not play anymore on stream. I'll probably still finish the game, but I'd probably do it in a private setting where I'm not going to be downing on the game, because I don't like to be negative all the time about stuff.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Especially if I'm doing a Let's Play.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony.
I don't know if I should have been telling her
brought us
that.
there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form
Wow,
of
we're just talking about everything
Is that
now,
the
aren't we?
magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is
Let's
safe
hope
to
you're
say
not a
that
spy.
Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of
Just
us.
kind of telling
To all
our
of
whole
us.
story here.
Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that
Yeah,
we
poachers
could
are one of the
investigate
big
a bit,
factions
try to
that
get
are in
evidence
the
that
wild
Officer
here
Singer needs.
in this game.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy.
Who's talking?
These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
These guys look like they're from the Defias
Speak of
gang.
the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside!
Accio! Incendio!
You will not!
Wow, we just tore them apart. Uh-oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Collection section of field guides updated with new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights such as their weakness, certain spells.
I see you!
Incendio! I'm not going anywhere with you.
You
Leviosa!
student of the body!
Potato!
Wow, we just sent them for
No! No!
Accio! Incendio!
blow them up in the sky. That feels nice.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Call them defensive
Care to tell
skills?
me
I don't know.
our
Those
two
look pretty
Ashwinders
offensive.
were ready to dispatch me to get to you.
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work.
Oh, this is where we get the Merlin's trials introduced, I think.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
First one's really easy. They do get harder.
How beautiful!
I had done quite a bit of these. I think they unlock more inventory space or something.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay, so we've completed Professor Cat's assignment. I believe that was just some dodging or something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look around here. So I did hear some other people talking.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Okay, let's go there first and get Expelliarmus. I would like to get a broom in this episode, if possible. Use our fast travel here.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked for.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Okay, let me remember how do I reset my... Okay, yeah. You know what, we'll take off that one. Later on you do get 2 sets, which would be nice to have. I don't know when that gets unlocked, I can't remember, but
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right
Incendio.
stick.
Accio.
Expelliarmus may save your
Lumos.
life one day.
yeah, because usually I wouldn't have 2
Incendio.
of the same school of magic on the bar next to each other, because I think they do share some cooldowns.
Incendio.
Excellent defensive skills.
Expelliarmus.
Okay. Go see what Ollivander wants.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Okay. Investigate the Owlery. Yeah, when I played this game the first time, I didn't use fast travel very much and kind of just ran around everywhere. I am going to try to get through the story progress a little bit quicker this time, so I will be using more fast travel than before. Just one of the concessions I need to make to make sure that I actually finish the playthrough, because I do want to see the end. Okay, I guess we'll... No, not set a waypoint. Fast travel, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're headed up to the Owlery. It was briefly in the movies, I remember. It's kind of like on the outskirts of the ground. Yeah, I do think this game world, open world, is far superior to Assassin's Creed's traversal. Everything just seems polished and like you were meant to traverse it, instead of just kind of wild, overgrown stuff that is really hard to get through and just leaves the camera covered in foliage. It's been kind of frustrating because other Assassin's Creed games have been pretty good at that, so I want to enjoy that one, but we might be removing it from our rotation here, just because I haven't really been getting much enjoyment on the live streams. We will see.
Don't mind me, Owls. I'm just here to help a friend.
Yeah,
where are those statues?
I usually would. Most games I start,
those handles.
I would start them with the intention of
to do the trick.
Probably finishing them off, but it's never a guarantee. If it's just not fun, a game I don't like, I won't finish it, or if it's a game that's not really suited for stream very well, then I also might decide to not go through with it.
No statues here. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Oh, I didn't even see a page. Just randomly got that.
Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Accio! This'll do nicely.
Making
Nothing.
quite a mess of the tower here, aren't I? Okay, Lumos. Looks like Lumos. Save that for
A
later.
map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Levioso!
Lots of animal skeletons here. Kind of scary.
Accio! What's happening?
Gross.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Kind of morbid.
Revelio.
School owls owned by students can be found. The Hogwarts Gallery. One is advised to explore carefully, keep an eye out for owl droppings and regurgitated mouse skeletons. Who are you? Okay, so Forbidden Forest. Still got a runny nose. Caution centaurs. I just know we're gonna find spiders in here. Something up here.
Accio! Incendio!
Oh, what?
Levioso! Lumos! Lumos! Accio! Incendio!
Marvelous strike! I thought you'd at least hold your own. Careful, you'll get
Superfly! Accio! Incendio!
Oh wow, yeah, that was a mage and turned himself into a werewolf.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! The beasts around here can say
Those dueling classes sure paid off. Nothing like a little murder side quest as a student here.
Lumos.
Looks like a horrible place to dive.
Lumos.
I was hearing a little tingle, kind of like you do in Avowed when treasure is near, but it might just be the soundtrack. Can't remember if that's a thing they do in this game. collection. Enemies, traits. Ah, okay. Oh, that's a really good one. I'll have to put that on some of my gear once I get into enchanting and stuff. Okay, that one's got a check mark on it, which means that we've completed it now. Yeah, these camps are all over the place, and I think they usually have those traits that you can add to your gear. So they're definitely worth doing.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Getting that feeling.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few
Lumos.
landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
I was wondering if that was the bridge from that map that we had, but I don't think it is.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
Nothing to do now but keep going. Accio! Incendio.
Oh. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. I think I must have been poisoned or something. Didn't notice. Where is my health again? Oh, L1. No, wait. Trying to remember how I drink a potion. Heal is down.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio!
Oh wow, I'm gonna get my ass kicked still. Wow, feels like these are too high level. Yeah, this is level 20. Am I not supposed to go in there yet? Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, that was really high level. Okay. Didn't have that issue on my first playthrough.
But keep going.
Probably because I got really high level by exploring in the castle. I need to brew more potions, though. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's right. Later on you get to where you can catch creatures and put them in your habitat, but I don't think I'm that far yet. My nose is
the waterfall.
Being a pain.
For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Yeah, graphics are amazing in this game. Cannot wait to see what the sequel is going to be. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego! Accio!
I won't.
Accio! Accio! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Yeah, they're totally dead.
I wonder how big this place is.
Wish I would have brought some more potions.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Incendio! Incendio! I need to hurry things up. The rooms are reset.
Guess I did it.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Oh, just missed.
Accio! Incendio!
Not like spiders. Oh, horrible.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Okay, I've completed some dueling feats, it looks like. That was an optional room in here. Okay. Got a good hat here. Level 15. Okay. What level am I? 14, so not yet. After I ding, I'll put that on. Uh-oh.
Potato! Accio! Incendio!
Uh-oh, they're over here too.
Expelliarmus! 8 legs is simply too many.
Yeah, seriously. I am in total agreeal. Agreeal? Agreeal? That's not a word. Agreement.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Hey, stop it. Saw that.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Oh, that's right, yeah. So I can pull myself towards it with Accio, yeah.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
There's hats for days in here. Lots of headwear. Going with no hat like normal. What's up, man? How's it going, Grand Whisper TV?
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendio!
Sounds like there's probably one more. Oh.
Perhaps
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
that's what it is. Yeah, probably Reparo, right?
Reparo.
No? Thought maybe that's what this was here, but no. Okay, that's not it.
Incendio!
Ah, there it is up there.
Remarkable.
Gross. Die spiders. Is this not the right way?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Whoa. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
That is a lot. Uh-oh. All my gear slots are full. That's not good. I believe that's why I have to do the Merlin trials, because I think they give me more gear slots. I have one slot open.
Incendio! Reparo!
No?
Accio! Potato! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato!
Ouch. Uh-oh. Poisoned. Uh-oh. I'm
Potato!
in trouble here. Oh, cheap shot.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Ooh, that was close. I have 0 health right now. Doesn't get much closer to death than that. Quite a bit of combat in this quest.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio!
That's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Sure, I'm going the right way here.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
Okay, so this is probably the side path over here. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with this side path.
Accio! Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Gonna have to destroy some more gear.
Help myself to this.
Well, definitely need some more potions.
Protego!
Uh-oh.
More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Potato! Incendio. Expelliarmus. There's a victory that came none too soon.
Oh boy. Even worse spiders. Hoping to hit the bigger one, but ow.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Potato. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
I don't like fighting spiders. Too many at one time.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I need to look around for the symbol.
Wait, so there's 4? One, two. Guess there's just 3. Looks like we got more combat ahead. I'm guessing those knights are gonna come out again. Yeah, I think I see them in there.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and
I think I know how he lost his head. Probably from one of these knights, right? Yeah, there he is.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Ooh.
Potato! Accio! Incendio!
Uh-oh, already out of potions. It's not good.
Accio! Incendio!
that one coming.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Hopefully I get a health recharge, because I'm at nothing already.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Thought I'd be able to pick that up.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Let's see, I need to throw away some more gear. Should have sold off when I had the chance. Yeah, not even as good as what I destroyed. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's better. Sure, I like the look of that one.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Can't be good.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Not sure where I'm supposed to go. Wait, wasn't there just a door there? I swear there was just a door there.
What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay, you've earned talent points. Starting at level 5, you may spend these talent points if you wish to enhance your spells, increase your combat prowess, powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Turn here often to see what new powerful talents await you. Oh yeah, there's some really good stuff in here. Let's see, core. Is this where I can get an extra? Yes, I really need this. Okay, this is what I want most. New spell set is out. Hold R2 and tap in a direction swap to unlock spell set. Yeah, the core talents are probably the ones that holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Okay, this is what I wanted to do in that last fight and couldn't do yet. Yeah, we're just going all into the core right now. Basic cast impacts to reduce spell cooldowns. Yes, definitely. Okay, I have 3 more talents. Spells. I think I need that for some trials too. Yeah, we're specking into the dark arts early here. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, okay, sweet. So now we have more spell slots. We have 8 more spots we can fill up. That'll be nice.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Don't have the right... I think I need invisibility or something for that. This might empty out into Hogwarts.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Almost got to 15. We might be near the kitchens. Flying class. Well, there it is.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
The Hogwarts motto Draco Dormis Nunquam Tilandus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone, will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Revelio.
Ugh, getting tired of my gear slots being full. Wasting a bunch of stuff I could be selling off. Destroy a crappy scarf, get a crappy scarf. Great. Set of tapestry tells a tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it her daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter. Got another talent point. Werewolf.
Revelio.
Cool looking werewolf.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Hidden door there. Okay. Let me see. Can I put in points, talents? Yeah. Expelloramus has a saving pick. It's curse on enemies. Cursed enemies will take increased damage. Yeah, that just seems like something that'll be good to spec into. Yeah, I think most likely max out the core stuff and then do some other stuff as well. Okay, I have about 15 minutes before I have to go pick up Yuki. Probably just enough to get that flying class. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire maximum notice potion. Okay, so that's all potion stuff. We'll do that one next time, but I'm gonna go. This episode I wanted to try to get flying unlocked.
Revelio.
Magic. The set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the 4 Hogwarts founders, and various other witches who visit over the edges. Merlin. WC 1289. Oh, those are the founders, yeah.
Revelio.
I got really itchy suddenly. Hopefully it's not the pollen stuff.
Revelio.
see if I can fast travel to flying class. Yeah, once we have flying, then we're free to go about the countryside too. So it really opens up the game quite a bit.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clockton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today
Kogawa.
is to remind all of
Doesn't
you
look very
how to maneuver
Japanese.
on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
I actually just pressed the left stick, not the right stick, so
One
I don't
leg
know why
over,
that worked.
so there's a
'cause
leg
it
on
clearly
each
said
side.
R.
None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is brilliant.
I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
I think I want... This seems weird. I think it's starting off opposite from what most games do. I think it's inverted from the get-go. Oh wait, no, it's not inverted. I guess for me, flight, I like to have inverted.
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Didn't really get a choice there.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now.
Let me see. Can I invert flight? Let me see if this feels better.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
I can never remember which I prefer. They both seem kind of weird.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of
Yeah,
all
you know
the
what? I think I was better off the way it was, non-inverted.
I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Crazy how big this game is and how good it
This
looks.
concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
And once you have this unlocked now, you can do this anytime you want. You can fly between your classes on the outside of the castle. You can do whatever you want. It's pretty amazing.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day.
Guess we didn't have any way out of that, because...
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
See, I think it's unlocked now, or maybe I have
I've
to
not
go.
forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell.
Access. Let's see. Activate spellcast. Magic. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe I need to go do that
Meet me
broom
outside the Defense Against the Dark
quest
Arts classroom.
first.
I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Ravenclaw should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
I wish I could afford my own broom. Instead of using my brother. I do like Madam Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is...
Okay, I'm gonna try to go to that place in town. Maybe I just need to buy a broom. Yeah, that one.
strict.
Okay, I should be doing the room of requirement pretty soon too, because that's good to get going early.
One never knows when society will be thrown.
Where am I? I'm lost.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Okay, so I do have some money.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ravenclaw.
That item is of the highest quality.
That one's cool because it's got a lantern on it.
That item is of the highest quality.
I think I like that one. Do the brooms matter, I wonder? Let me check online really quick. Okay, yeah, they're just cosmetic. And in that case, I'm going to pick this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Okay, we're going to sell stuff.
Nice doing business with you.
Not sure if I should be breaking. I think I might be breaking those down, so I'm going to hold on to that.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Press L1, okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, sweet. So now we got our broom now. Oh wait, that's not a one we bought. It's under broom, yeah. I guess I can't change it yet. Maybe after this next one. We did buy one though, so. Yeah, we now have the ability of flight. Which means we can get around a lot quicker. Alright, well I think that is where we're going to leave it. Mission accomplished. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It is time for me to go pick up Yuki though. Just give me about time to get there. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, this game really starts to open up once you get the broom unlocked. So it will be a little more distracting because now there's like the whole game is literally opened up. I'll have to make sure I stay on course and continue to do the story missions. Otherwise, we'll be in the same boat as we were on our first playthrough, where I kind of got so sidetracked doing a bunch of side missions that I never finished off the main game. We don't want to do that. I want to finish this game. The story's been really good so far. Wish I was having this much fun with Assassin's Creed. This game and Avowed have been really fun. Assassin's Creed Shadows and Monster Hunter Wilds have both been kind of hard to get into, so I don't know. We'll keep on trying for now, but like I said, we might be eliminating some of those if they don't seem like ones I want to finish on stream or not. You know, obviously, if something's doing really good on the channel, that will also impact that as well. So, yeah, your opinion does matter. So if there's a series you want me to continue, please like and subscribe. Be sure to leave comments and tell me what you guys want to see. Gonna go ahead and end here with a nice view of the city. Yeah, it got dark out while we were talking. All right, looking kind of windy out, so I'm gonna get out on the road. Everybody have a good night. I'll probably be back later with another stream. Can't say for sure, but most likely I'll be back for another stream tonight. Have a good one.